J. Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. Oh, you're right. Oh. Okay. Maybe there were two J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. Eleanor. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Now before we start with the interrogation, I do want to see what my green diamond does to the screen. Because I've done this before, but I don't remember what it looked like. Does it look cool? Does it look like there's a diamond on top of everything? That's cool, right? Let me see. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Wow. Oh my god. Woo! Yes! Interrogation, but this time we're going to do hard cop. And we're going to get some answers. Hard cop, please. Hard.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
Hardcore. Like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls, 100%. Okay, let's go.
Rollo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times.
She does the same voice for Rollo that I do. I've got this.
Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Toliver. Without even looking at his captive.
Oh, guys, look at my new necklace.
Blustered roll.
What does it remind you of? I'll give you 2 guesses, but the second one's incorrect because the first one should be the right one because you should know what it is already. Oh my god, it's a Zelda heart. And it cute. I can't even make. Well, well, well. Mr. Toliver.
Mr. Toliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Toliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Toliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Toliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face.
I don't have a light. I have my ring light.
Mr. Toliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who? Who's there?
Mr. Toliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
Oh. I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're
The
sweating.
doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
Already? You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh yeah. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran. Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, huh? Blow up the festival? Good
He
lord.
shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's
His
where
voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation Spark
With
Plug?
that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Slap him!
Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need more information. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any further. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Oh, cool! Jump cut. I didn't do that. I didn't walk all the way and then cut it on my own. It jump cut itself. Hold on, I always gotta speak to him. Hello, Jace. Jace? Jace. Is that his name? I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't talk to Jace. Kato. This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we worked hard on it. Aren't you a little young to be a librarian? Oh, Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Mrs. Novak sometimes. They got you working for free. It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you in Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the waitlist for the next Hinkatomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing. We sorta don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archive. What's in those? Birth, death, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring read. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there. Ooh. Yes.
Chapter 8. 6 feet under, 3 towns over.
Oh, damn.
The kids spent the rest of the
We're going back to the
afternoon
original.
combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance.
Yeah. We're going back to the original because I still have no idea why everyone froze in the last episode. Spoilers, who's in the last one. I don't know why you'd be watching this one if you was in the last one. But everyone froze in the last episode. Why? It makes no sense, but we're continuing. We're gonna find answers, hopefully, from the beginning. The source.
Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives. Messages hidden in jam. Dossiers on various town figures. And a corkboard threaded with photos.
That's how you spell dossiers? I always said dossiers when I read dossiers. Oh my god. That's why these nooks need like that little speak to thing. Oh, they do have that, where you like highlight a word and it'll pronounce it for you.
Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst.
Yeah, she's a damn snake. Sorry, Luca.
But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
They're finding nothing? If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his
Rollo
ears.
shut his book with an assertive nod.
Damn. If you got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
Bitch, I'm just kidding. You're a county record. Really? That's the best you got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the orbit, J. Hartford. From the Bookville Tribune 20 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. Oh, you're right. Oh. Okay. Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. Eleanor? My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
I got the chills. What? The grandma's dead? Grandma's dead. Oh, I knew this bitch was a snake. I knew she was a damn snake from the beginning. I called it. You called it. We all fucking called it. All right, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10? Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. Tomorrow's the festival? Oh shit. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Oh yeah. We left him there?
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house.
It's not her. She's dead?
If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet.
And that was forever ago. That means my mother is like ancient.
And of course, there was Mr. Toliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
What is going on? Oh! She's sleeping.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely.
It's not
She
her.
was asleep.
Tie her
His
up.
only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Toliver before dozing off.
Tie her up. Get answers from this hoe.
Get some answers from this whore.
Hey, Snake. You little bitch. You little shit. Yeah? You've been lying to me this whole time, and I finally found out, didn't I? Didn't I? I knew I fucking would, too. So what are you gonna do now, bitch? What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? So that was aggressive. I know. Okay. Do I go back to Mr. Toliver? Is that what we're doing? Mr. T.H. Oliver. I mean, why do we just leave it open? Of course, Gran's gonna be like, oh my god, why is that open? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Are they gonna lock me in here? Oh no.
Mr. Toliver was nowhere to be seen.
Check on Mr. Toliver in the basement. Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a
Or
trace?
maybe Gran knew everything.
Yep. What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned.
Uh-oh.
Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Uh-huh. Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Why would you do this? I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Toliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Toliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Wait! Mr. Nuncreed, is there a note? Is there a damn note? Damn it. Damn it. Go to sleep. That's such a terrible idea. They know I'm a little hoe, so let's just go to sleep. Right? It's such a bad idea. I don't want to go to sleep because then they're going to do some BS. I don't want them to do no BS. I wouldn't even sleep here. I'd be staying at Beck's tonight. Beck, can I stay with you? Thanks, girl. That's what I would do. Leave. Get the hell out of the house. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. No! Go to bed and play it cool. Girl. Oh my god. Luca. Luca, why?
As Luca climbed the final stair,
So
the emotion
dumb.
of the day dragged heavily on him.
You can go
With
sleep
each consecutive step, his
anywhere
legs
anywhere
weakened.
else. You can go sleep in the comfy grass. Just get a blanket. It'll be fine. Don't
His
even.
stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Oh no. Come on, legs. Just a few more steps. The jam.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground.
No.
Through numb lips, he
No.
mumbled just before falling asleep.
The jam. Yep. Why? Why? Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? She got the Glock, knife. What she got? She's dragging me. Rest now and let me handle everything. What'd she do? What'd this slithering snake do?
Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches.
Uh-huh.
Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed.
Okay.
He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him? Or
Girl.
rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Thank you. I'm like, she didn't drug you. You freaking spooned her jam, which is dumb and stupid. You're like, oh my god, this
Shaking
jam
the
that's next to
questions from
explosive that
his
she's been
woozy
making,
head,
that's not even my
Luca
real
snapped
grandma.
back to the matter at hand.
Let me just all up. The festival. Can I get in here? No. Can I get in here? No. Can I get in here? Nope. Like it's open. She must know we've been down here, you know? I need you to look at all the letters. All the letters, but they've probably already been delivered today because today is the final day, so, you know, they would have already been handed out to everybody. Best friends! Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one, the one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sly devil. Sly! I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found, but Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Is it gonna happen? Oh, everyone's here. Miss
Augustus
Fertilli!
Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
You got this. Is this thing? Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Even that more than a cold Carter to
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone!
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. Bitch. What a great turnout! Oh heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be ashamed to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable. I've never heard of this word before. I'm so sorry. Unavoidable and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would forever change my life.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them
He
special.
thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are the horizon. The festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. There it is. There it is, Rumble Bumble. What was
The
that?
crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so, it is with a happy heart that I
He
proclaim,
raised his hands up to the heavens.
and then, our harvest awaits. What is that? What is that? Who pissed off Elsa? Like, literally, she's
At that
mad.
moment, a merciless wall of
merciless
impossibly
wall
cold
of-
air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
Mm-hmm.
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end.
So he doesn't know about this.
On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
Or he did know about this, and this is how he wanted it.
There's that ice again! Whenever
Yeah.
I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything!
Okay.
Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Okay. The game is good. You, I don't like you. So I would gladly never think of you ever again. But we have to continue with the story, and you're part of the story, and I have to accept that some good things also have some bad things.
No.
That's a relationship. Listen, that's a
don't mean
relationship.
that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Please. So we unlocked SLY Cop. Oh. Okay. Well, since we're already on this, path, we'll do it again. SLY Cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, SLY cop interrogation.
Yes, ma'am.
Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps,
Oh, damn. We're sending Beck in?
Mr. Toliver.
Hey. What? Well, what's going on here? You're that mode wheel girl. Please call me back. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Toliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran.
Yeah.
This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Toliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
Oh, SLY. That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Toliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So, turns out we're both here
Beck
to...
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Toliver to finish her thought.
destroy the
Beck
evidence.
shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Toliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down
Beck
here.
was on a roll now, playing Mr. Toliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper's trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There is one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing, really. The other day, I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf, and wouldn't you know it, it intercepted an odd phrase in Perennial Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Toliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
Shh, I can't whistle. You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf, but all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in
God.
disappointment.
The password, Rollo? Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it
Beck
seems.
marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried? Covered? Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies? So U would be 21, N would be 14, D would be... Oh, it's an anagram! Nun Creed's drugstore. Underground. Nun key.
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
I'm trying to put it together. Hold on. Rollo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Kren's nude rug store. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next. Yes, answers! Answers! What's an anagram again? Guys, we cannot be seen by Miss Fertilli.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand.
Shut up, we're not talking about the sign right now. Should I talk to Fertilli? Let's do it. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Toliver around, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Well, see you later, Miss Fertilli. We're on our way to Mr. Nuncreed's drugstore to find what we've been looking for. The source. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You. I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about?
Gus looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damned backyard. They are dumping their nasty little secrets on us when this all inevitably goes wrong. Who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future, or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Oh, he's walking fast, too. He's like, oh my god, get out of here. Hey, girl! It's getting late, children. What insightful new things have you to say to me? Your paraphrase is, knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate wit when the villain makes a good point. Yes, continue. Oh, can we go down here? Yes, but there's nothing. Sly cop worked. Sly cop worked. Solomon!
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get the candy from? You might say, we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. Though we might not always have family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh, yeah, I guess. Oh my god, what is your choice? My choice? Where is it? Where is it? Alright, so you're not gonna be able to see it because of the green screen, but this is my choice of confection, tropical trail mix, and look, it looks like a toucan in the opening, you could see it. But it's not just this. So this stuff has like papaya, dried pineapples, cranberry, dried raisins, and dried banana chips. But what I do is I go buy a bag of lightly salted almonds. And I pour the almonds in here and I mix it up. And the saltiness of the almonds mixed with the fruitiness of the fruit is just so delicious. Oh my lord. So what you do is you get like 2 pieces of like a fruit, or like just 1 piece depending how big it is. So I got 2 raisins, and then I go get a piece of almond, like that, see? Almond, couple raisins. You bite it together. This is my candy. This is legit my candy. If anyone offered me candy, I'll be like, if somebody offered me this with raisins, I'd be like, I can eat like a whole bag of this while eating a movie. Not a whole bag, because it's a lot of protein. Like a third of a bag while eating a movie. And I'll just keep going, and going, and going, and going. And by the time I'm like, oh my god, I'm eating too much, I gotta stop. Because it's just so good to me. I love it. Not sponsored. But hey, great value. If you want to sponsor me, hey, hit me up. Tropical Trail Mix, great value. Find it at your local drugstore. Not drugstore, I'm sorry, market. That being said, if you don't like that, I also have like actual candy that I never eat. Because it's too good. I like that better. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. Goodbye, Solomon. I like you, even though you got dragged into this mess. I do like Solomon. Well, he's right. It's locked. There's gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, are we finally gonna go in the telephone booth? Come on! Come on! Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? No. Besides Mr. Nuncreed, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Kren's nude rug store! I mean, underground secrets! The password!
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
Mind your head. Alright, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not a man. I'm not a man. Underground secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we...
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing.
Please tell me we can explore. I want to see it.
But at least it was solid ground.
I want to see it. Yes, we can see it, finally.
The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
Ooh, a pool? I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Rollo, at one point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I haven't had my coffee is what's going on tonight. That's it. I was gonna have coffee, and I went to go get me a cup. They drank it all. They drank the whole thing. So I put a new one to go, and after this episode, I'm gonna get me my coffee. Because look what happens when he don't have his coffee, alright? He's not there, he can't read, she's nothing. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these has something written on them. Like what? Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town has all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Oh my god. Perennial Harvest main office. Oh, they have tubes that come from the office down here. And it goes to the mining. Oh. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. She might. We don't know. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. That's the warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. Oh my god. Do we go into one of them? And I mean, here's the suit. This suit has a broken mask. Because that's the one we... So, have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a Nuncreed and talks like a Nuncreed. Let's not jump to conclusions. Actually, hold on. You know how Nuncreed says shit? Shit. Oh, shit. Whenever the hazmat suit guy first saw us, he said, shit. So it could be Nuncreed. Just saying. What's this? That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Will's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Oh no. Eeny, meeny, miny. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. Oh, someone's coming. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. Yep, there he is. Shit. See? He says shit every single time. Shit. 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 Awesome. You all need to come with me, now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password, how dare they? But they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
Press the button, send him off. You sound just like him. Who? Wait, Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Change. Oh, never. Okay, reality. Complications. Life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us, says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand. It was Juniper. Oh, that sweet thing when she walked in behind Sharper Valentine, I swore my heart palpitations grew 3 times that season. Cause that old lady of yours, oh Luca, I tell you, she has something special. I saw her at the drugstore buying Bengay and Poligrip, and I knew she was gonna be having a real good night, but I was jealous cause I didn't know with who. Probably that William Kerr, the handsome fella, probably got something that I don't got. Oh, but that Juniper, if she ever decided to get some Poligrip from me, I tell you what. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people. Both the thing I could never get to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? Not really, no. He goes on, and is like, no, there's no point really. You're just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. Tried to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
Oh. What? You really don't know? My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper? My love? My baby? My pride and joy? My soul? You're telling me that Juniper has been conspiring against me with you? Homosexual? I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
Color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now, she's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with the mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain? But why would?
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source. What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's going to freeze us all. Bye! Later! Nuncreed out. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. That was so cool. You gotta admit, that's a good exit. You're like, bye. That did not go how I expected. So, we're totally following him, right?
Totally.
See you on the other side.
Woo! You good?
Yep.
Woo!
I love this town. I love my Mario noises, don't you?
Chapter 8. The Cold, Hard Truth.
Oh, the truth. We're finally gonna find out the truth. We've succeeded in our episode's goal in interrogating Toliver. And I was trying to do a good... it came out Southern, didn't it? I was trying to do like New York because I feel like Toliver has a good New Yorking going on. Maybe not even New York, Brooklyn? Like an older like, oh, hey, how you kids doing? It's so good. But I can't do it. It just sounds Southern every time I talk. Not Southern. I'm not trying to do Southern. I'm not good with accents. Can you go to a class to like... Can you? Oh my god, if I perfected my accents, I would be unstoppable. Can you believe it? Just hold a cigarette. So what does someone like you doing in the play? I need to perfect my accents. How do I? Do I just listen to accents? Do I do that? Do you? How do you do? Can you help me?